topic, the blanket that speak louder than logos. What inspired you to get into the blanket business and how did Hudson Throw come to life?
So Hudson and Company is actually a family-owned business.
How do you evaluate a blanket from just a cozy product to a brand experience? Thank you
Mhm.
so much for giving us the time, and we welcome you to the first episode of the podcast here at Vector. The topic, the blanket that speak louder than logos. The first question which I have is what inspired you to get into the blanket business and how did Hudson Throw come to life?
So Hudson and Company is actually a family-owned business. My aunt is the founder, Shannon Hudson. She actually started the business because my uncle went to a restaurant one day over 25 years ago and saw
Wow.
one of these type of blankets, these woven blankets on the wall and was like, "Oh my gosh, we could turn that into a business." And thinking outside of the box as he always does, came home, pitched it to my aunt and my aunt ran with it. So it actually started in the industry cheer competitions and doing blankets for high schools and stuff. So as fundraisers. So
Right.
we would sell them to the high schools and then they would upsell them and raise money for their schools, which we still
Wow.
do that. That's the foundation of our business. And it
Yeah.
actually just snowballed into being more of a branding thing for these big corporate companies. And then also the music business and festivals and concerts and tours. It just kind of has blown up and taken off. A blanket is a timeless thing. You can
Yeah.
go to a concert or a festival and you get these t-shirts or these sweaters and then you're over them in a year or two, because
Yeah.
another sweater or t-shirt comes out. But a
Yes.
blanket is
Yes.
something timeless that lives in your bedroom or on the couch and you constantly bring it out and these beautiful designs that is a conversation piece at the end of the day.
On the fest is a different mode altogether. People try to give t-shirts, giveaways, but giving up what you're giving towels, amazing. Like
Hmm.
beautiful. So the second question, blanket that speak louder than logos is such a powerful message. What does it mean to you and how does it guide your branding strategy?
So for Hudson, it could mean creating blankets that serve as functional art. It is
Right?
a conversation piece. That's what we bring it back to. We love to embed logos and patterns or textures into our blankets. We are very detailed with our art. We go pixel by pixel when it comes to blankets. We're not just slapping the art onto a blanket. We are literally weaving every little detail of, for example, a picture of somebody's face. There's so much dimension and
Yeah.
colors
Yeah.
in somebody's skin colors that you have to
Yeah.
go pixel by pixel to really make it pop. So
Yes, yes.
this
Our
approach
art
does
team,
with
our art
trend.
team is doing a great role in designing and giving us the color pattern that is print on the paper. Hats off to your art team who's doing a great job there too.
Yeah, so this approach aligns with trends where like promotional products in a whole double as premium keepsakes,
Right, right.
want to make sure that whatever product you are giving to your consumers is going to be timeless and not
True.
just, pitched to the next water bottle or t-shirt, for
Right,
example.
right, of
Yeah.
course. It's a different approach altogether. It's a different game altogether. And I really love it what you're doing currently at the moment, Jenny. It's amazing. It's with the passion, not just doing it.
Yeah.
The third question, how do you evaluate a blanket from just a cozy product to a brand experience?
So, from a cozy product to a branding experience, we are very custom with our art. So, we have an incredible art team that is very detailed and will
Right.
sit with you and actually go through your website and actually pull all of your branding and create amazing designs for you.
Right.
So, we are very hands-on with our clients. We listen to them. We will always explain or do what's best for the art.
Mhm.
We are in the business of making our customers happy, not always about the bottom dollar. So
Yeah, yeah.
we will
I
do what
read the
always is
testimonials.
best for the art.
I
Yeah.
read your testimonials, the customers on your website. I read them. I read
Yeah.
on. I mean, you guys having a great reviews about your product and things that you're currently doing. I mean, yes,
Yeah.
you right. Your creative team is doing a good job, and of course, they're doing a hard work, man. And the printing team who's taking care of it like a baby. Ooh,
Yep.
product is packed and delivered to the customer. Customer feels like a god, and that's what you want.
We
He
keep them
should be
happy, they
happy.
keep coming back.
Yes,
So,
you should keep him happy. That's what customer is always right. The
yeah.
ground rule of the business.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The fourth question, what sustainability efforts are the part of your production process?
So we are locally sourced and built in South Carolina, so everything's in the USA. So we reduced our carbon footprint by doing that. And natural materials, we do 100% cotton with our blanket. And then we also have some recycling programs within our warehouses. We have an incredible inventive team that has invented things that will recycle all the extra yarn because when you're building on a loom, it creates kind of like a dust, or the yarn will kind of fly around, and they've created recycling efforts for that.
Totally
It's
agree.
really interesting if you ever have a
I
chance to
totally
walk through
agree.
looms.
Of course.
It's really neat, but we are very big about just making everything more
Okay.
cost effective and
Right.
everything for our clients. So anything that we
Yes.
can do to reduce costs and our carbon footprint, we will do.
Lovely. What trends or innovation do you see shaping the future of blanket business?
I see smarter textiles. We are really working on embedding like QR codes into our blankets that are scannable.
Wow. Wow.
Something that I've really wanted to pitch into, because that is something that, you can display and they are able to scan and it goes to a website. So smarter
Right.
textiles, hyper personalization. I've had art come across my desk recently that is AI driven.
Mhm.
So, we are very detailed with our art. So that's
Yeah.
great in a sense that we are able to accomplish those AI designs. And we're constantly evolving over here,
You guys are following trends also to keep up in the
totally.
market with
So we're
timely.
going through a sense or a season where everybody wants bright blankets, and that doesn't always work with weaving, but we are evolving over here, and we actually learned how to create different weaves and adding more yarn to actually make colors pop more. So we're
Right.
ever evolving with the trends and just trying to stay on for our clients, like offer them more at
Beautiful.
the end of the day.
Beautiful. What is that important message that you want to give out to today's podcast listener about this episode? What one message that you want to give out to the suppliers, distributors who's listening this, that what is the key factor of progress that you think should be right for a pride business growth?
I think in the ever rising climate of tariffs and everything, I think shopping USA made is huge. It saves on costs. Also,
Mhm.
we are a woman ran family owned business. I'm the second
Wow.
generation, and
Wow.
we are very much about taking care of our clients. We listen to you. We always will be on brand for you. We will always do what's best for you in the art, and we listen.
Beautiful.
So,
Thank you so much for your time, Jenny. You've been great. If anybody wants to get in touch with you, what is your best
um,
email and the phone number anybody can get in touch for booking the towels or the blanket or getting an idea from you?
well, online, obviously, hudsonthrows.com. Also, you can reach me at my email, Jenny at hudsonthrows.com.
Thank you
And
so much.
I respond at all hours of the day, so you can always get
Thank you
reached
so much,
me.
Jenny. Thank you. Take
Bye.
care. Bye.